And I know they really wish we would fall till we fall. I'm the big bad wolf, it's a full moon, y'all.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Knox here, bringing you guys a video today. Today it's gonna be a little bit different. Got a story to tell you. We're gonna see how this works out. Might be doing more of these depending on how this does, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, let's get straight into it. So this story around sophomore year of high school. I'm working at McDonald's. I was doing pretty good. I was a crew trainer, so I would train all the new employees that come in. And there's this new girl. We'll call her Abby. So Abby, she's pretty cute, in my opinion. I get to know her, training her and everything. Talk about what school she goes to and everything. We were going to different schools at the time, but then later on, I switched to go to her school because young and dumb, and a couple of my friends went there as well. But I was mainly going there for her. Worst mistake of my life. But anyways, so I'm training her and everything. Get her digits. We start going out within less than a week. Way too fast. But some shit happened, and she has to go to her dad's for the summer. So I didn't see her at all over the summer. But we would text and everything. We'd call each other, and she got her phone taken away at one point, so we didn't talk for like a month straight. But like that wasn't a big deal to me. But people were telling me that this chick was crazy. Abby didn't seem crazy to me at the time. So me and my stupid ass would always be like, all right, no, they're just lying. They don't know who she is. And basically, little by little, I was figuring out how crazy this bitch really was. She basically was way too in love with me, and she was head over heels. I don't know what happened. I'm not even that attractive of a guy. Like, I don't know what she was thinking. But anyways, she would write me letters from Florida, and she would write me letters, legit handwritten letters, talking about how she saw me and her future with a family and kids. And I'm like, oh, bro, I don't want any of that. I am too young. We were like 15 or 16 at the time, and it was like we're way too young to be thinking about this shit. And she was like, but it's true. This is what I see in our future and everything. I'm like, all right, well, I gotta talk to her. I gotta figure something out. We end up taking a break. So we were on and off for a little bit. So we had a thing going, and the date, it wasn't going well. Like, we would fight a lot and everything. So I was like, all right, I gotta cut her off from my life. Like, this is not working. So during passing period, I'm gonna go up to her, and I'm gonna tell her, I don't think this is working out. I think we should just leave each other alone. And the worst of the worst happens. She straight up, the girl, she asks me out. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I am in shock. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to hurt her feelings or anything. So I said, yeah. I was like, yeah, sure. And she hugs me and everything. She's all happy. And I'm like, all right, yeah, that's great that you're happy and everything. But I don't want to like just pick her up and then drop her on the floor. I wanted all this just to be right. And so I'm stupid at the time. I'm young and dumb. I didn't know what I was doing at the time. I go to chemistry class, the next class during that passing period. And I'm sitting there with my friends. They're like, you back with Abby? And I was like, yeah, unfortunately. And they were like, why are you with her then? I was like, that's a good question. And I was like, you want to know what? I think I'm going to call her right now and just end it. And they were all laughing. They were all eating it up. So me, on my little social high, was like, all right, this is going to be great. I'm going to be so much popular from this. Everyone's going to know what just happened. Is going to be hilarious. And I'm going to get a good laugh out of it. But it was horrible. Don't ever do this to any boyfriend, girlfriend. This is just a bad idea. I straight up called Abby and was basically like, I don't think this is working out. I think we should see other people. I'm sorry, this just isn't working out. She was so mad. She just straight up hung up the phone. My friends, they posted the phone call on the Snapchat story. She took a screenshot, sent that to me and everything. And she was so mad. So I was like, all right, maybe she'll just be mad. She'll leave me alone. But no, that was not going to happen. I go out to my car because it was lunch the next period. It was the lunch period. And I go to my car. I find this yellow liquid all over my car on the windshield and on the back windshield. And I was like, all right, what is this? Is this like lemonade or something? And then I thought it was lemonade, to be honest. I was mad, but I was like, this isn't a big deal. I don't want to make anything else happen. I don't want to escalate anything. But I straight up, I go to lunch and everything, wiped off my car and everything. Everything was all good. I was like, all right, it's not that big of a deal. I go to all my classes for the rest of the day, come back, and straight up, I see tacos all over my car. Just opened up, smashed, rubbed against my windshield, smashed into my wipers, on my sunroof, everything. And it's like a Honda Civic. It's not that nice of a car, but still, it's like, that's my car. That's not right. That's vandalism. I was so mad. But anyways, I come to find out, I talked to one of Abby's friends, and she was like, yeah, Abby told her friends to do this. And she also told me that Abby peed in a cup because there's a little styrofoam cup behind my wheel propped up against it. I was like, all right, maybe that was a lemonade from Chick-fil-A or something. But nope, apparently she peed in the cup and poured it on my door handle and everything. I touched that fucking door handle with pee on it. That was disgusting. Right whenever I heard that, washed my hands and everything. And to this day, I do not talk to that bitch. She made me mad. I was trying to be the bigger person and not fuck with her car or anything. And it was just some bullshit. But, like, I mean, it's all good. You live and learn. And there's nothing really you can do about that. But, I mean, hey, got a cool little story out of it. But, anyways, if you guys ever want to break up with someone, do it in person. That's the best way to do it. Nothing bad will happen after that. Just be smart about it.